Welcome to the Goodwood Festival of Speed. We're here with Ferrari, as you can hear from the cars around. It's all happening at once, but it's time to go. Joining Pat today, who's inside, helmeted up, lidded up already. Door down. We're rolling out to the start point. It is so ridiculously wet and chaotic here. I rather worry for my camera, but look at this lineup we're amongst. The 8-door Competizione, the two XX cars up in front, the SF90XX having recently launched, but we'll have to await seeing that on the move in the future. But this is the second model of the Icona series, following onwards, of course, from the Monza, the SP1 and SP2 configurations, depending on the number of seats. This is the SP3, with the tribute linked back to so many earlier Ferrari models, obviously named Daytona. It features a carbon fiber monocoque, a 6.5 litre V12 engine, stunning lines, and this particular car is in Rosso Magma. Today, that would not be a good idea. Fairly obviously. Roof on, roof down, doesn't matter either way. But let me jump in. Joining Pat today, who's been responsible for driving Ferraris here at the Festival of Speed for, well, I think the best part of 20 years or so. A man who knows his stuff. Let me climb in and we'll go from there. Thankfully, it's no longer pouring down. It's actually a really nice way to integrate two things.
Yeah, it's just impossible to get any brake temperature at all.
The lineup of Ferraris coming towards us.
It's pretty special, isn't it?
It's not specifically chasing the fastest acceleration in the world.
And that was just such an incredible experience to be in that you just knew you were in something very special.
Something about the way that Ferrari do things.
Just everything about it is just lovely. Just the weight of the steering, the directionless of the steering. And I think that all comes down from the 458. The 458 was a groundbreaking car. There's so many similarities further down the line. 12 years ago, the 458, something like that.
The brand character was right there between the two.
It just wanted to be driven fast.
My first ever video on my YouTube channel was an original 458 Italia.
So we did 2 runs yesterday, although the first run was a bit of a non-event because it
was the parade.
And then we came up behind some truck that was doing 30 mile an hour, so we just had a convoy of us all in behind. So we had the delights of the chicane, but at least they had the good nature to tell us we had the chicane.
And the fact that it has this Ferrari, I assume, dancing like characteristic when you're driving it, just combine that together and it's perfection.
As I say, I feel incredibly privileged to be asked, to be honest.
Are you responsible for the roof on or off? It's nearly time. Checking long sleeves, checking wristbands, checking helmets, checking everything. 599XX follows. Oh, we've been waved up. It sounds incredible. Speed of the shifts, around the treacherous Molecomb.
It's everything that you want from a Ferrari and more.
Like it communicates kind of everything at you. Actually, I'm really pleased I've seen how this works, to understand just a touch more of that design and functionality at the side. And then look at this, the kind of S-ducts and cooling that you have around the front. Those carbon blades going into this massive crease through the front bumper for the air management. That's really, really fun actually when you see it up close like this. Kind of say Yesco rolls in over there. Absolutely filthy from a quick run up the hill here. McLaren Senna coming past, but an amazing, amazing drive. Clearly this grass has got a bit chewed up. And as soon as all the crews and things are up, we'll be down, I suppose.
But if you're into cars and internal combustion engines, you want to hear it, and the V12 just makes such a glorious noise.
This is just what you see every day when you're going down to the shops. I need to move to wherever that Sainsbury's is. Great. On the bolide driven by Andy Wallace.
And the marshals, who without them we wouldn't be doing this.
The whole day up on the hill in the rain as well.
Yeah, when I get downgraded to, probably.
It's such a cool venue, the community, the atmosphere, the buzz.
Yeah, it is.
Manzante P1 Spider, GM8050, AMG1. As a lover of cars, there's nothing better than this in the world. And a lot of people who have braved the weather to see the cars back in, which is very much appreciated.
I would like to say the pleasure is all mine. And thank you for giving me the opportunity to drive.
And this is obviously without the hybrid system, so you don't have the extra power and the instant torque, but it's such a responsive engine. Revs up so fast, so freely. And you know, to have been here with the Ferrari lineup, the Competizione, the KC23, and to have been able to find out a little bit more about that as well.